Welcome back to Perks Recap. Back at it once again. We are hitting Norman Blake for the first time on the channel. Never heard of Norman before. We have two songs here, Randall Collins and Done Gone. Don't know anything about them. I do believe this is some sort of like a bluegrass or an acoustic. But other than that, I really don't know. So let's just dive right in. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Here we go.
$15 is my game, 15 is my draw. Lord Randall Collins is my name down in Arkansas. Rolling dice in the railroad yard won't get you too much jack. Working on that section gang will surely bust your back. $15 is my game, 15 is my draw. Yes, Randall Collins, it is my name down in Arkansas.
Okay, almost like a bluegrass, definitely acoustic, obviously. We have Norman, obviously, is on the acoustic guitar and on vocals. The cello is being played, that's on the screen right now, Nancy Blake, that's his wife. And the cello, even though it's a cello, is being used like it's a bass. That's like kind of the bass for the song. And then the fiddle is James Bryan, just a three-piece band. They came right out of the gate pretty strong. Definitely was enjoying the guitar work. One last thing. Norman Blake was also described as a flat picker, and it also described as one of the best flat pickers in the world. All right, let's go back 10. Here we go.
I draw, yes, Randall Collins, it is my name down in Arkansas. Just a hiding out by the water tank where the shade is cool, just a watching that straw boss hunt for me. Ain't nobody's fool. And $15 is my game, 15 is my draw. Yes, Randall Collins, it is my name down in Arkansas. They're making up a train in the Memphis yard, the longest I ever saw. I ride it down to Fairbanks, down in Arkansas. And $15 is my game, 15 is my draw. Lord Randall Collins is my name down in Arkansas. $15 is my game, 15 is my draw. Lord Randall Collins, it is my name down in Arkansas.
All right, I think that's the end of the Randall Collins section of the song that we're doing here. We're going to be moving on to the next one, which is Done Gone. This was suggested by Jonah Marshall. He also donated to the channel. He actually originally asked me to do a 1 hour performance from Norman Blake. I think this is the performance, and I just asked him if I can get maybe some breaking off points where I can break it up into like 4 or 5 parts, because a 1 hour video, obviously, as we all know, doesn't really want to get uploaded to YouTube. It takes a really long time. And instead of breaking it up into parts, he actually ended up giving me 3 different parts of this one concert that he wanted me to do anyway, 3 different sections of it, to do as 3 separate videos. So that's what we're going to do. This was the first section that he gave me. Again, Randall Collins and Done Gone. And I believe we're on to the Done Gone portion of it. Let's keep going. Okay. Okay, we had a little bit, almost like a solo from the acoustic guitar, obviously Norman, and now we're getting the fiddle. I just want to get his name right. James Bryan on the fiddle, fantastic. These are three really, really talented musicians. Obviously, I said it before. Even though I like the guitar, obviously I always prefer the guitar. Anything that's played really well and really well done and gets a chance to shine, I can really appreciate it, and I definitely can appreciate the fiddle here getting a chance to shine. Really, really well done. There you have it, Norman Blake. Jonah mentioned that he's one of the best acoustic guitar players and one of the best flat pickers out there. Now, I've never heard of the term flat pickers, but I would assume it's something to do with plucking away, kind of like bluegrass. And normally bluegrass isn't really my style, but I like this song. I like his vocals. I got to say, James Bryan on the fiddle was really, really impressive. He almost outshined Norman Blake to me. He had, from that time he had the solo in the beginning of Done Gone, he kind of carried that song the rest of the way. But Norman Blake is absolutely excellent towards the end there. Showed off some speed. He's very quick and very precise. So I'm looking forward to what else we have in store. Jonah did break this up into 3 different parts 3 different sections. This was the first one. We're not going to label it as part 1, part 2, part 3. We're just going to label them as the songs that we're going along with. So there will be 2 more coming, and they'll be coming relatively quickly. Maybe I'll do a song or 2 in between there, but for the most part, the next 3 videos are probably going to be all the Norman Blake ones that Jonah wanted me to get to. Again, he wanted me to do an hour-long reaction, which I was happy to do, but I was going to break it up into like 4 or 5 parts. And then he was like, you know what? Here, just take these 3, and that'll be the reaction we have. So that's how we're going to do it. Anyway, if you'd like to donate to the channel like Jonah, information for Venmo and PayPal is in the description below. It's also at the end of this video. Or hit the thanks button on YouTube. That's another way you could donate. Also, my podcast has been renamed. I figure I'll just go with the name that you guys know from my reactions. It's the Perks Recap Podcast. Plain and simple. It's still going to be the same podcast that I've been doing with some sports, some other reactions, some predictions for sports that we just did for NFL. And if you want, you can be on the podcast. I've had Al Hill on the podcast twice now, and a lot of fun. So if you want to get on the podcast, talk about music, talk about sports, however long you want to be on, even if you just want to be on for 5 minutes, that's fine. Just drop me an email at PerksPod@gmail.com, and we'll set up a time and get you on the podcast. Anyway, that's my spiel. Hopefully you enjoy this one as much as me, and until next time, I will see you later.